Welcome. I am your AI voice instructor for this session. We are going to build your fluency step by step. First, I will read our context passage so you can observe our target vocabulary in natural phrasing. Then, we will study each of our 5 fresh vocabulary cards. Let's begin checking our passage. Prepositions are small words, but they play a massive role in English. Many students find them tricky because their rules can be hard to master. Sometimes, a strange prepositional phrase seems to appear out of the blue in a conversation, leaving language learners completely puzzled about its meaning. How can you figure out which preposition goes with which verb? Do not worry, because there are easy ways to master them. You can always look up unfamiliar combinations in a dictionary or grammar guide. Taking notes and reading practical examples will quickly clarify how these tiny words connect different ideas. Soon, prepositions will no longer be a mystery to you. Word number 1 is puzzled. It acts as an adjective. The word's dictionary definition is confused and unable to understand something. A practical usage example is, she had a puzzled expression on her face when she looked at the complex map. Word family forms include, as a noun, puzzlement as a verb, puzzle as an adverb, puzzlingly. Word number 2 is clarify. It acts as a verb. The word's dictionary definition is, to make something clear or easier to understand by giving more details. A practical usage example is, could you please clarify your last statement? I didn't quite understand. Word family forms include, as a noun, clarification as an adjective, clear as an adverb, clearly. Word number 3 is out of the blue. It acts as an idiom. The word's dictionary definition is completely unexpectedly, without any warning. A practical usage example is, my old friend called me out of the blue after 5 years of no contact. Word number 4 is figure out. It acts as a phrasal verb. The word's dictionary definition is to understand or solve something after thinking about it. A practical usage example is, it took me a long time to figure out how to use the new software. Word number 5 is look up. It acts as a phrasal verb. The word's dictionary definition is to search for information in a book, directory, or database. A practical usage example is, if you don't know the definition of a word, you should look up the definition in a dictionary. Sensational! You have completed all 5 vocabulary items for this session. Now, let's proceed to test your retention. Ready? Retention practice for word number 1. Here is your fill-in context question. The math problem was so difficult that it left the entire class completely blank. Think or type the correct word now. Let's reveal the target word. It is puzzled. Puzzled acts as an adjective, which means confused and unable to understand something. Retention practice for word number 2. Here is your fill-in context question. The teacher decided to blank the instructions so that all students knew what to do. Think or type the correct word now. Let's reveal the target word. It is clarify. Clarify acts as a verb, which means to make something clear or easier to understand by giving more details. Retention practice for word number 3. Here is your fill-in context question. Yesterday, she received an email blank from a company offering her a job. Think or type the correct word now. Let's reveal the target word. It is out of the blue. Out of the blue acts as an idiom, which means completely unexpectedly, without any warning. Retention practice for word number 4. Here is your fill-in context question. I need to blank how to solve this puzzle before the time runs out. Think or type the correct word now. Let's reveal the target word. It is figure out. Figure out acts as a phrasal verb, which means to understand or solve something after thinking about it. Retention practice for word number 5. Here is your fill-in context question. When she travels, she always has to blank the best restaurants in the city online. Think or type the correct word now. Let's reveal the target word. It is look up. Look up acts as a phrasal verb, which means to search for information in a book, directory, or database.